a cooking video. I ain't cooked on one of these kind of stove tops in a hot minute either. Nah. Smothered pork chops in the mix. You did. Let me turn this out stove down. That gas be for real, for real. But check it out though. When I add that flour and make that gravy come up out there, baby, look at that though. First of all, that baby look amazing, right? So it's already done. Now let me get that smothered part getting the go. Now technically, you wanna sprinkle your flour. I wanna add a little bit more water before I start this process. Hold up. Add a little bit more water. Now you can sprinkle your flour because you don't really want it. Man, shout out to my new job too. I can't wait to start showing my creative skills and stuff like that. Now, technically, you like, what the hell is this Negro doing? I myself could say the same, but it all come together. I just like to mix it with my hands, keep it from getting all crazy and chunking up on me. Let me put that all in effect for y'all real quick. Bring that whole back. Where we going? Get up and off. Get up and off. You gotta catch it before it start getting hard and wanting to cook. You know, get up and off. But this keep all the chunks out you did. Just to keep the chunks. Add just a little bit more water. Let that boil out. Bring it on. Shout out to them onions. That onion make everything soupy. Throw a little bit more water. Cause it's gonna get thick. You never need that much flour. That's why I did it with my hands. You feel me? Now that flour finna start to thicken. Then you got your gravy. And you got your smothered pork chops you did. Then I'ma add, you know what I'm saying? That good, what this roasted chicken rice. Now, I can add some jasmine rice, you feel me? White rice. But I like the thought of chicken rice. Now, what I'm gonna do is, after I put these smothered pork chops up, I'm gonna keep the gravy and the onions and the green pepper. And then I just went and got some ground beef. Let's look at these ground beef prices right now. What that's going for? $6.38. I think it was $4.99 a pound or something like that. So, anyway, look at that gravy coming together though. Ooh, let me turn the stove up a little bit and get it popping. But you want to make sure your pork chop already done. You feel me? You never do your gravy until your pork chop is all. You don't want to be still trying to cook pork chop and then keep having to thin your gravy out. Once you get your gravy going, you want to let that take care. So all I used with this was yellow onions instead of white onions. And what else? Yellow onions instead of white onions. And ooh. So look, let me get that little extra flour that caked up right there. You want to make sure you don't have not nan chunks of flour. All your flour got to be stirred in. And look how thick that baby is. Ooh. Alright, now I can turn my stove down. When you use gas, that's the good thing about gas over electric. Gas get it to the temperature you need. You should see my face right now. I'm sweating like a mug. Oh Lord, there we go. Let me turn it down so you can see that baby. Rest this plate off. always want to wash your dishes as you go along. You feel me? I spent many years as a dishwasher, so I like to appreciate anybody that like to be clean while they cook. That's the kind of people I eat from. Person that's comfortable with cooking their food and letting the sink pile up. I don't really care for eating from no kind of people. You know, like I said, I'm gonna keep this green pepper and what's the name? I just needed that pork chop gravy. So put that on this plate. You'll see how that baby look. And then I'm gonna throw this ground beef in there and cook the ground beef in the gravy. And I ain't really gotta add no seasoning. So this how the that's my chops right there. This my gravy. And this my ground beef I'm finna throw. So hold up, let me go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna hold it. What's your name right here? Hold up. Whew, this shit hotter than the bitch in here. Let me sit there right here. Let me sit that there. Throw this ground beef on real quick. Yeah. And you know the thing with me, when I used to have ground beef, I like to cook half of it. And then the other half of it, I would freeze until later. But these days, I don't be on that. Like, so let me turn it back up. So now what I'm doing there, I had to cut the stove off real quick, get my pork chop set up. And now when I cook my ground beef, I'm not adding no seasoning because the gravy got all the seasoning it need. And then after it cook with the gravy, I'm gonna add some roasted
What up, Chris?
yellow rice. What's good with your cooler? Hell yeah. So this finna be in the mix. I say take me like a good 8 minutes maybe. Watch that work of art come to life in front of y'all, man. Show you how we get it in, cuz. Anyway, look at them good chops right over here. Yes, sir. Go ahead, cover the flour up. Once I add that yellow rice, oh Lord. So it's gonna be yellow rice, pork chops. Now it was gonna be smothered, but I'm gonna use that gravy to cook my ground beef with. And then it'll be like a thick ass gravy. Watch that. I don't know, something about just like the grease from that pork. I'm gonna always set it off for you when you cook. I imagine this with some chili. Oh, fuck 'em up. That bit started to come into play. Well, you know how food gonna be fire? Food gonna be fire when it be dead ass fucking hot. I'm talking about bed, you can barely see. Man, that bit got the gravy with it. Oh, Lord, say it ain't so. Oh, fuck me. Oh, matter of fact, that's good. Because I had to think about it. I'm using this rice. If I was using regular rice, I would have cooked my rice first, put my rice to the side, came back, finished. I would actually cook my rice first before anything. Because whatever you add to the rice is going to heat it back up. Plus the rice do a good job of holding its own temperature. So as you see, it's like two birds hitting one stone. any like liquid, like watery kind of substance in my gravy to help thicken the gravy is gonna take care of itself and it's gonna cook with the grease. So it's actually adding to the gravy. It's non-stick, none of it sticking. That's the best part. And the water is evaporating from it. So in the end, I still get a thick gravy with my ground beef. So when I add my Spanish rice, oh Lord, with the smothered pork chop, this just to complement the smothered pork chop. You feel me? So like I would imagine, it's more like a topping, like how people use with biscuits and gravy and shit like that. Ooh, I imagine you put this shit on some biscuits, you fuck the game up. But yeah, none of this sticks, obviously. If you want, you can either drain it. I'm keeping all that. And you know, we cook our meat till that bit done. So this gonna go on top of the pork chops. Oh, fuck them up. Say it ain't so. Yeah. Okay, let me turn it down just a little bit now. There we go. We almost there, folks. We almost there. Matter of fact, throw that rice in there right now. Once I throw that rice in there, that'll get me going. Hold on, let me open this rice up. Ooh, it's hotter than a bitch in the hole. Ah, damn. So, wow. So your rice start off a little dehydrated if you're getting that little quick mix. And you know me, hood status. You know what I'm saying? We on the come up over here, so we're not trying to cook no yellow rice from scratch. That yellow rice that be on a Zorro or whatever, I think they make the best yellow rice. I can't think of the name of. But that yellow rice that be in them plastic containers, oh Lord. Like a little gallon container, whatever type thing. I bet baby, true. Let me turn the whole down. That bit way too hot. And if I could turn the bit off and let it cook off its internal temperature. And let that yellow rice start taking place. And let it do. That's another good thing about gas stove. When you cut it off, that bit off. You can just let it cook internally. I don't never like to rush my rice anyway. I want you bad as ever. Baby, it's whatever. Someone sure. Hey, let's see. I'm on a whole nother level. Girl, I only fucked you over because you love him. Let me see a lot. Y'all, I got me feeling so through. You already know. Yeah, no rice left behind. Like, no child left behind. No rice left. Matter of fact, shout out to No Child Left Behind. Whatever happened to that scene? Do we still feel that way as a country? No child left behind. I hope we do. I don't mind leaving adults behind. It's the children, though. You did. Shout out to Miss B, Boys and Girls Club. Back in the day, you did. That tight. Got that yellow rice with it, and we in on now. There we go. So I got my yellow rice. Matter of fact, let me eat it in front of y'all. Wait till y'all see my face. Y'all gonna be like, this nigga sweating like this. Look at that pork chop. I probably shouldn't show my face because y'all be like, I couldn't eat a meal with a nigga sweating that. But ain't none of that going to the food, I can tell you that. But when they say sweat over a meal, that's how they look. That's how you supposed to look. I don't even know how I'm looking. That's what they mean, sweat over a meal. Yeah. But let me try it now in front of y'all so y'all can see me try it too. Let me taste it. Let me see, it's a bit hot. I'm not impressed as I should be. I should have added a little bit more salt, but I never like to use a lot of salt. I ain't gonna never stunt. I always be very cautious with my salt because once it's too salty, then shit ain't worth nothing. So I can add salt, but I say other than that, it came out pretty good. Throw it over my pork chops with some bread. There go my meal. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Caitlin, hello. What am I making? I ain't got no name for it. It's gonna be smothered pork chop. So let me show you how it would look with it smothered. Yeah. Hold up. Let me use a spoon for that to make my presentation look good. Hold up. Like how they would. Let me do it how I would if I had like a restaurant or some shit. Hold up. And then tell me what would you think I should charge for a meal like this. Hold up. This how I would present it. And it would come with cornbread, some Jiffy cornbread, where you can sop it up. I guess I would have like a Jiffy cornbread on this side, cornbread on that side right there. And you got your smothered pork chops. Your smothered pork chops with your loaded smothered gravy, you feel me? Which is ground beef, green peppers, yellow onions, and a variation of seasonings and whatnot. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Bless. I got gold Pokemon card. It's a beautiful thing. My favorite Pokemon is the little egg, little chip, the little egg the little girl used to carry around, the little half-hatched egg. Hey, but anyway, hey, y'all hold it down.